Okay, hello, welcome, good evening all. I'm not sure exactly who's in. I think Sai, Judith, Madeline are possibly in. So hello, good evening, welcome. Hannah and Steve, or Steve's obviously going to say hello in a second. And Hannah is just currently technically just on mute for a couple of moments. She's on the phone. So she'll come back to us in a moment. So good evening, welcome all.
Yeah, good evening. I've only recently woken up from a nap, so I'm a little bit dopey. Well, dopier than normal, put it that way.
Yeah, as you can clearly see, Hannah can hear what we're saying because she's laughing at Steve calling himself a dope. Today we're going to be doing a £500, £2, and I think 500 quid worth of 50p's. They're all going to be done by Mr. Fraser, Dragon Lord himself. Now, I must quickly stress again, please don't forget, if anyone hasn't got it already, Steve has got a fantastic £2 guide. Please visit his website and buy it. It's fantastic. It tells you everything you need to know, figures, etc. And it also does other parts of the, like Channel Islands, Jersey, Guernsey, etc. So please check out his book. It's very worth the buy. I've got one, Hannah's got one, lots of people here have got them, and also it's fantastic. So please, if you haven't got one already, go across, check out Steve's website, have a look. Hi there to people that just joined: Fiona, Hannah, Kayla. Hello all. Steve, plugged it again for you, mate. Always do.
Thank you, Kenny. Top man. Yeah, my top sales advisor. There you are.
No, I wouldn't say that, but even Si saying yes, it's a great guide. So there you go. So lots of people bought it, and everyone likes it. So fantastic. Hi, Fiona.
Danke. I thought we might as well split the 50s and do the middle, do the twos in the middle. So 50s first, followed by the twos.
Yeah, cool.
The 50s.
Whatever you want to do, mate. Absolutely fine. Oh, hi, Raftree. I'll do my usual for Raftree as well. Everyone that hasn't already, Raftree, he's the guy that does our mats. He does coasters, beer mats. Probably because of beer mats. Coasters, mugs, all kinds of things. So please check out Raftree as well and pick up anything you may need. Obviously, it's not just for coin tubers. You might be able to do it for people's family pictures, etc., etc. So please feel free to check out Raftree. And I think Hannah's still a little bit preoccupied. So
yeah, if any of you are a member of other kind of like groups, like Facebook kind of coin collecting groups and stuff, you'd like to share us out to those groups, share out the stream, there may be a few people there who would like to join us and join in on the hunt, as it were.
Ryan Collects has bought one from Raftree, so that's pretty cool. He's just thanked him for the mat as well. So yeah, so we're more than happily. So I promote Steve's guide. Don't forget, we also promote other people that we've had good service from. So Raftree was one. And that's pretty much where we're up to, I think.
Yeah, and talking about Raftree's mats, there's the one I got.
Let's make the big screen. There we go.
Right. Put down my vape. Slice this little baby open.
Okay, so for now I'll do the talking for Madeline, because I think Hannah's a bit preoccupied still.
Change that. There we go. Right, now it's down for a full house.
Yeah.
Be nice to get an Olympic or two.
It'd be lovely. Do the same, good luck.
As always with me, I always like to have a nice 18, one of the rarer 18 potters as well. But yeah, let's see what we find. My phone and the other thing. Oh, my phone now. Can't remember the last time I had a suffragette over. That's been a long time. The first one for the mat, which is
Victoria Cross medals. Yeah, Victoria Cross medals are owing backs. whatever you want to call it. That's the one.
Right, quickly take away some of this glare. Might make the mats of the eyes, the coins a little bit more visible.
Hi Ron, good evening.
Hi Ron, evening.
Right, I am finally back. Hi all. Have I missed anything?
Go heroic acts. That's all I got so far. I'm into bag number 2, which was a total duff.
Remember, Steve, we're having you shake your bags.
Oh yeah, I should have shaken my bag, shouldn't I?
Yeah, Ryan is saying thank you for his book. Steve has received it today.
Oh, good, great.
Hi, Kayla.
There's space in there for you to make your own notes and to tick off whether you got them, bunk or circulated. I thought I'd make it, rather than sticking prices in which could change and be inaccurate within the space of a week or a month or 2 months. I've got to leave a space so you can always add your own comments next to the coin.
Madeline, Steve's just talking about his new guide.
There's British Libraries.
Public libraries.
Huh. I haven't got many, but I've got a double already.
Now I've got 2. Heroic. I've got feedback. I think I'm going to have to shut my...
Christopher Ironside.
Ironside. Just put it on there. And then video. I think it could be a
Benjamin Bunny.
back in the bag.
People Act.
That.
Yep.
Still don't know why people call it a second suffragettes. Don't they?
No,
Well,
representation of the people act, simple act. Whoops. So let's flip them all on the same side.
Yeah, thinking about it, when I was saying about people that
Benjamin.
Sorry, what was that? Another Benjamin.
Benjamin, yeah.
Benjamin, buddy. Back in the bag. What were you saying, Scott?
I was just about to say again, I was just wanted to mention the fact that I've received my 50p's from the Great British Coin Hunt today as part of my settlement for my outstanding. That's a lovely coin. Is that the WWF?
Benjamin Britten.
Oh,
No,
horrible
Benjamin
coin.
Britten.
It's a lovely coin. Yeah,
Don't like that coin.
I'll have that. I'll
What's your
take that.
favourite coin?
I couldn't see
Boris.
it properly, mate.
If anybody's got any spares, Scott would love them.
I wouldn't. I hate that coin. I
My
can't even
first
see that coin.
Boris.
Hey?
My first Boris.
Oh, Johnson Dictionary. So anyway, as I was saying, so Ian sent me some 50p. Well, I bought, obviously got them from Ian as in part of the repayment of my outstanding. So I was very happy with them again today. So he's now sent it out in a newsletter for those that are interested in getting anything or clearing any of his outstanding balance. So just thought I'd better mention that as well. So again, I was very happy with the 50p's I got today, which included the penguins.
I had him on in the background this afternoon for a bit whilst he was doing his afternoon stream, and it looks like he's got the delivery of penguins, so he'll be completing a lot more sheets today. So Whether you are knowing where to look on YouTube for his listings and that, there should be a big wodge of cheats joining on there today.
I don't like the penguins.
Including the penguins again. I just got Taylor Peter Rabbit there, but that's going to go straight back in the bag.
Yeah.
This is pretty scarce so far. Nothing to write home about. My first Paddington.
Paddington at the Tower of London.
No.
No, it's not. It's Paddington at St. Paul's, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep. Sorry, my mistake. Paddington at St. Paul's. Ryan collects UK says thanks for the £2 coin booklet. He received it today.
Good, good. Glad it arrived safely. Posting them out nearly every day now, I think.
I'd already said that, mate, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What?
About Ryan with the book. But it's
Well,
not
I didn't hear and Steve didn't hear. Jeremy Fisher.
What's it, Jeremy Fisher?
Hey, lads, you're a slacking.
That's because, you know, I know some of the technical things, but I had to put those up. I never bother.
So there, if you're not yet on Top Cashback, you can save yourself money by joining, and that is Steve's link, and you can go through there.
Get top cashback on any purchase you make from the Royal Mint.
Yep. That's Paddington at Buckingham Palace.
Yep.
Yes, guys, I'm now live, apparently.
You sorry?
I'm now live, apparently.
Oh, well. I got a notification ages ago saying you were.
Yeah.
I think you always get the notification for your own channel last.
You do. I got my Westminster coins today. So I've got my dinosaurs.
Oh, good, good.
So there's one of the new dinosaurs. And with that dinosaur, I got my scratch card. And my scratch card was quite a good one. It was
Jemima Piddledick.
Quack, quack.
Quack.
Another British libraries.
It was a day of coins today.
Another Boris.
I'd post for over a week, and all of a sudden I got 3 different shippings of coins. I was quite happy.
Rio Team
GB.
26 swimmer.
I had 3 deliveries today, but they were from Amazon and Argos.
I had my colour dinosaur arrived yesterday. That's the Royal Mint exclusive one. So it's not a silver, it's a Cooper nickel. You can only get that from the Mint. They don't sell them via Westminster.
And how much is that? Is that 95?
20 quid. And because I'd ordered the set, I get my little bit of cardboard, which basically folds into a box to slide in all 3 of these if you've taken them out of the packaging. But I obviously haven't. But I got an order of my victory coins came through as well. Man.
And where did you get them from, mate?
7 coins. I got these from Alaman Stamp and Philately counter over in the Alaman. That's about it today. Yeah, I don't think many people will be interested, but you may be all fans of Green Day. If you are, they have a new album out. Father of All Mother something or other, ending in CKERS, and a nice puking, rainbow puking unicorn, of course.
Why not?
Great cover. Do you like my Green Day?
They're always a bit too paranoid for me. Carry on.
I like Green Day.
Did you get it? Forget it. Bad joke.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Could always come around.
Come around where? The Boulevard of Broken Dreams?
Maybe. It could also be, might be a case in the basket.
They have to come armed. Take 21 guns with them. Another
Jeremy
Jeremy.
Fisher.
This one's
That's
in
just-
pristine condition. Lonzo, wake me up when September comes after lockdown.
Oh, very good. I always thought they were American idiots myself.
I knew that was going to come out, that one. Yeah.
That's quite quick.
I knew you did, American idiot. Mrs. Tiggywinkle.
Mrs. Tiggywinkle. We'll just get back to the.
She looks so much better in colour.
Yeah. She's still nice. You know, I have a little thing for the 2016 Potters. How do you get down about that? Yeah, I got an email saying they had none as well. A day after I'd received one, so I'm assuming they'd run out. I don't know whether they're going to send everybody who's made the order a box or whether they know who's already got them and who hasn't. But it's a flat pack box. You obviously had it enough for some orders, but not for all. And you only got these if you ordered the 3-coin set anyway in advance, sort of thing.
And Madeline didn't see a word of that.
What, a conversation?
Yeah, what you've just said there.
I know she didn't. That's not my job. I've got
Is it like that now, Steve?
yeah.
Ron, he got it because he ordered the sets from the Royal Mint. Ron got an email saying that they didn't have any.
Snap.
Is that what you got? And then did you get one?
I got an email the day after I received it. Not a Benjamin.
Oh, you might get one then, Ron.
Oh, what says Madeline? We're talking about just that, really. Just a flat pack box that holds the 3 coloured dinosaurs. If you take them out of their packaging.
Therefore, right, so a lovely box to put his coins in should he wish to take them out of the plastic folders. Deb, mute yourself. I see on Discord that the coins only fit in if you take the sleeves off.
Yeah, well, the sleeves. I assume you mean the plastic wrapper.
I'm going to say, do you mean the plastic packaging that it comes in, Ron?
I assume he must do, but I for my purposes, I wouldn't take it out of his packaging. So the cardboard is just ancillary. I might use it if I sell the 3 some in due course. But
Scott, is that you writing?
No, it was Deb's, I think.
Right, Deb. If you're going to do any writing, do it from your phone on your own app, not on here.
But it confuses Hannah.
I'm like, I haven't even touched it.
I can imagine you two after lockdown in the pub. You'll be saying, "Dad, put yourself on mute."
Yeah, Deb, mute yourself.
Another Benjamin. I'm getting loads of Benjamins.
I'll tell you why, Steve. Because you haven't shook the bags.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. Roger Bannister, for me, Mal.
Stick it, telling you. Shake your bags.
Another Benjamin. I wish there were US banknotes. Then I wouldn't mind having a handful of Benjamins, would I?
Deb's not always getting told off. It's just normally she's sat here when we're doing a hunt. So she's never muted and she doesn't have to touch anything. So now we've put her on StreamYard so she can be part of it. And then she just keeps touching buttons, Ron. And if she had been sat beside her, she'd have got the tap on the hands.
Well, I shook this and just got Boris. So that didn't work, did it?
Oh, you got to remember this.
Now
Sorry,
Black.
I got told off because I didn't tell Sue we were starting.
Black Lives Matter.
Wow.
Black coins done. Look at the state of that thing.
Whoa.
Not nice. Right. Flip that over. Yeah, my local city's been all over the news recently, thanks to the Edward Colston statue being torn down.
Tom Kitten, the scary cat.
Yeah, Psycho Cat. Oh, well, I shook the bag and...
I can't. Oh, Mrs. Tittlemouse, there you go.
I'm happy.
You don't want your own ears.
Do the maracas again now then. In comes the maracas.
Yeah, I don't think that actually makes a blind bit of difference, but okay, whatever floats your boat.
Well, it's just got me Mr. Tittlemouse, so...
It did on the last stream. Look how lucky he was the last stream.
I only did it once, and I got one bag, and I got a Tittlemouse. I'll probably be now, yeah, have a stuff bag, and that'll be the end of that, but... Yeah, total duff.
Oh, well, see. Farmer.
What I have to do is go just out of camera range for a millisecond and then just drop in like 2 cues and go, oh,
Oh, you just spot the cue.
Joe, what? I would laugh my arse off if you found one now and people actually think you've done that.
Wouldn't it? It would be quite funny.
oh no, but I've got another Mrs. Tittlemouse, so I'm happy.
Oh, there you go. That looks in better condition than the last one.
I've never had two in the same hunt before.
Fair enough. So
Another disgusting one.
Fairy dies. And that's 2 Tittlemouse in a row.
Poor Tinkerbell.
Oh, well. I don't believe in fairies.
I do
My
believe
son
in
said every
fairies.
time.
I do believe in fairies.
You believe you can fly, love. That's just
I do believe I can fly.
Every
Especially
time
when I've
somebody
heard all about
sneezes, I always say bless you. No matter who they are, I always say bless you. But supposedly, if you say bless you to someone sneezing and they say thank you, every time they say thank you, a fairy dies. So.
No, they do not. When you
Well,
say
that's what my
bless
son
you,
said,
somebody who sneezes,
He always says thank you, and I bless him as well, which means that I'm inadvertently, because he sneezes a lot, killing loads of fairies. But it's not my fault.
You're not killing them fairies. I don't know what part of the country you brought it up in, but mine was, if somebody sneezes, you say bless you to stop the soul from leaving the body.
Ah. Are you talking about the small coins, Ron?
Yeah,
So I'm waiting for mine. I thought they might have been there today, but I was the Isle of Man instead. I'm hoping they'll probably be in the next few days.
I thought Hannah was talking about the Black Death then.
No, the boys.
That's the bloody thingy ring of roses.
Another boat.
Yeah, we're doing Roses of tissue, her tissue, we all fall down.
And another Boris. Two Borises.
What's that got to do with saying bless you when somebody sneezes?
I don't know, because the tissue, we all fall down.
Got now to do with the Black Death?
Oh, whatever. Fair enough. Thanks.
Because my phone takes such good pictures. Every time I try and upload a picture onto one of these streams, it says it's too big. So in the end, I end up doing a different picture for each of our channels, I think.
Ironside?
One of them, the picture, I don't know whose channel it is, but on one of our channels kind of coming up for this today.
It was Hannah's. He's got a new Peter Rabbit. Peter, the thingies.
Hannah's
Peter, that's it.
Ah, that's cool, yeah. Oh, I got myself a Teddy Gloucester. Not as good as a Tiddle Mouse, but still 2018, so it'll do.
My gosh.
Steve, did all the Gloucesters and that turn up I sent you to yesterday?
No, I didn't know you posted them yet.
Yeah, they'll probably come tomorrow then. I sent them first class recorded, but I didn't do my normal sign for. Because they weren't worth that much, £9.50. You know what I mean? There's no point doing insurance on that. Covered normal roll is to cover the normal sign for.
Just reading Ron's comment in regards to Scarface Funko Pop. I'll be in the same boat as you then, Ron, but as far as I'm concerned, that's still a good price to have in the collection, even if it's potentially a fake. I'm planning to have mine on like a thin shelf above all the way around the walls of the rooms in my house when I get a new gaff, on a thin shelf protected with clear perspex. So no one's going to be able to examine it. It's just going to be part of the decoration of my downstairs of the house in due course. So having Tony Montana there as Scarface will do me regardless. Right, for the coins, I am
Good evening, Charlotte. Is that all your coins? That was pretty pants, that one.
Yeah, I'm going to keep Paddington at the Palace just for sets. Tiggy Winkle, Team GB. Then I'll be keeping the 2018 Botters, 2 Tiddle Mouses, and 1 Terry Gloucester. And everything else can go back into the bag. They go back to the bank, including your favourite coin there, Scott Benjamin.
Do you know what? That one's worth about £4 or £5. It might be worth keeping that, even though it's crap.
As I said it, I just put it to one side. Yeah, I decided the same thing. I'll still sitting it. Yeah. Right, let's spin that. Get rid of that. Right, this could be gold or it could be bust. This is from Metro, this bag, and these have been bagged up by somebody as opposed to auto in the coin center. So I'm hoping that someone has cashed in a collection of nice coins, including Commonwealths and Olympics. But in reality, I could end up with diddly from this lot, but we shall see. Either way, it's £500, £2 coins. Eyes down for full house. The coin machine is currently not working because they've got it turned off. That's part of their social distancing stuff. I will be rebagging these as I go along. I want to make it easier cashing them back in. I've got Marconi.
Wireless transmissions.
There's one. And the Trinity Lighthouse.
Trinity Lighthouse.
Let me grab a couple of ones to make up the bag. Amy Whitehouse Pops. Well, I hated Amy Whitehouse, to be fair, though. I wouldn't buy it. She was a disgraceful role model for the generation who idolized it. And yeah, she may have made some good music, but she was a drink and drug abusing nightmare.
Is that Guy Fawkes?
Yeah, Guy Fawkes, yeah. So one to make up that bag. Boom.
Bye, Kayla.
Let's get it going.
Oh,
Bye.
hi, Marie. I see you popping there.
Hi, Marie, yeah. Florence Nightingale.
Florence Nightingale.
2010.
Marie, you wouldn't think so. I have to wear glasses.
It wasn't the first bag this time, but it's still there, Hannah.
Brunel's Artist.
Oh, I love it.
So right, just done that. Yeah, she was human. My problem was I was thinking in regards to role modeling purposes. With all the award shows, she received an award that she was absolutely legless, etc. So, unfortunately, loads of small impressionable kids loved her music and idolized themselves in her lifestyle, which was, yeah, she was only human, but well, scant offering so far. Hi, Oceans.
Hi, Jack.
Another Trinity Lighthouse.
I'm a lot better than I was. I actually slept last night. Name me one good singer band that hasn't been linked to drink and drugs.
Oh yeah, no, you're spot on there. Can't.
I was going to say, is that what we actually know of? Because some of them do like to hide behind squeaky clean images that are not squeaky clean. Probably none.
But normally somewhere within the 1 to 100 extreme. She was actually unfortunately on the 100. So just in my previous line of work, I had lots of girls who idolized her and thought that she was the bee's knees. So Elton as well, isn't it? And it's probably down to his.
Hang on, I've just noticed that the kids have left the bloody cougar on.
In the Land Rover, etc., and crashing into shops while off his face on cannabis, etc. That George Michael never got knighted. Anyway, let's deviate back away from that lot. Get back on the coins. It'd be nice if I could find one to show you, apart from St. Paul's, but let's have a decent find. That's what we need. Another Trinity. So Not one, not two, but three Trinity lighthouses now. What was that then? Yeah, two there. Out of the bag.
I was just doing a quick check on the dogs as well.
Well, I haven't found a single coin that I wouldn't throw back in, so maybe these will come fire me at some stage. Another simples.
Simples. And where's this bag from? Metro.
I just need to toss it. This one, yeah, Metro. Metro don't normally have bags like this. This must have been as a result of the lockdown sort of thing. Our first union.
I think it's because it's not from that west.
Yeah. But the next bag I'm opening, the last bag I've got is a Nat West bag.
Give that in, Steve.
7 Abolition of Slavery, and that's textured finish, not smooth. Oh hell! I just put a bag in and it wasn't a full bag, was it? Oh no, that's all right. I didn't even put a bag in. That's why. Just threw the coins loose. I'm losing the plot. Right, let's go back.
Funny enough, Marino, not one. Well, I'm saying that. Watch, one will probably move the night. But no more moving hands of pop.
Another Trinity Lighthouse.
Anybody else think it's getting colder? Why is this heat wave meant to be that we're meant to be having again?
I don't know. It's quite warm here down south today, but I think it's due to pee down the next few days, and you got more chance of good weather if you're up north or in Scotland. That's a pure duff.
Well, we've just got rain until the end of the week, according to my weather map, anyway.
I don't even bother looking at the weather maps anymore, to be honest.
Well, I do, because I've got to walk the dogs.
It's cold where Judith is, Hannah.
Blooming heck. This is a Trinity bag. It must be.
It is. It's a Trinity House Day.
5 of them.
Yeah.
Six.
I was talking to relations yesterday, Judith, and they said it was cold as well.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping for a cash-in, but I haven't found one for a long, long time. You got more chance of a cash-in if you get in a bag en masse like this, rather than going through the machines in the cash centre. But in the same respects, like here, you got a good chance that someone else is collecting them and gone through with a fine tooth comb.
Yeah, apparently we're going to get another heat wave, Marie.
That's how I tend to get my coins every week from the bank, and I find good ones. Well, few and far between nowadays, but I do find them.
Another Florence Nightingale.
Florence Nightingale.
Mind you, the football one come from the post office, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I've not been impressed with this one thus far. Let's hope the last bag, the bags that Ron likes. 50p's that I got from Nat West makes everything work well. Thus far, the £2 are not floating my boat. They are relatively minging, most of these as well. Down to the
Another
last
8 weeks, Marie. Jesus. I thought everything was starting to open back up.
My son's been furloughed to the end of July now. So my youngest, my oldest, is one of the track and tracers. So.
Si's asking, has anybody got any of the old £2 pre-1997 coins?
Yeah, I've got most of them, I think. Well,
I've got them all.
Outside of eBay, so yeah. The only one I don't still have physical possession of now is, I think, the claim of rights, because I sold my last one of these.
Si, I don't know if you're one of the people that Ian has got an outstanding balance with, but he's got some £2 coin sheets on his eBay, and there was definitely some old ones in that. I think the 86 was in it, the Dove was in it, and the Bill of Rights was in it. So it's worth possibly, if he owes you anything, have a look at that. Or have a look at his eBay thing.
I might have the old specific really good one on my website, but it's more likely if I do have any, it'll be on my eBay, because my eBay is more established.
The hardest one for me to get was the football one.
Euro 96.
Yeah. I already had a claim and a bill, so I was all right with him.
What I quite like is the United Nations one.
I'm going to have a check. In your Google? Right, I'm on Google.
Just got a flowing sign, another gunpowder plot out of the last bag. Right, well, that was a disappointing £2 hunt. I got 6 Trinity lighthouses. They were certainly in the vogue. So I had 4 gas there. Make up a vote.
The Great British Coin Hunt.
I got 1 Act of Union, 1 Abolition of Slavery, and 1 Marconi. A couple of the gunpowder plot fireworks. 5. 3 nightingales, and I'm keeping the nightingales simply because of the hospital nightingales. They may become more sought after in due course. 1 Brunel Bridges and a couple of St. Paul's. So I have 3 I made up the numbers with, so that is a full 5 to take back to the bank tomorrow. I forgot what type of bag Ron calls these.
Can't remember what he said now. Hairlock?
Yeah.
Something like that?
A what?
Hairlock or something? Something.
No idea. Chipping in a minute, but got a Canterbury coin centre written on the front of it, but it's just type of bag as opposed to where it's from. I thought it said something like a Hackney or something, but who knows? Either way, this is 250. The 50p's that came from Nat West. They're £2 coins. I had a bag of those. They were very entertaining and enjoyable. I'm just hoping that I get something nice from these 50s. I am still awaiting any Olympic.
Hi, Angela.
I wouldn't mind even archery, anything will do. Oh yeah, these bags don't seem to have a tear strip. Oh yes, they do. There we go. Haydock. That's it. Haydock bag. Yeah, I should think of that. Like the races. All right. Well remembered. Or known. Whichever way it is.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I've just got.
Oh, I was going to say, because I can't do this by myself.
First bag, unfortunately, a duff. Oh, what did Scott say? I missed it.
I missed the
I'll
comment.
check that, Marie.
Hold on.
I think it's more likely a comment that you made, but I didn't hear it.
You missed a comment.
Why can't we see your face, Scott? It's because Madeline's in the stream. So because Madeline lip reads, I've kept myself out just so you can see Hannah. So it's easier for Madeline.
Judith said it was a haydock bag.
And no, she didn't do a tash on me. But yeah, I did miss the comment.
But yeah, Scott tends to drop out of the stream, so it's easier for Madeline to just try and lip read one person rather than to try and read 3 at the same time when we're hunting through the coins. Because we're a canny bunch.
Nothing yet. Not even a Boris or Benjamin.
Marie,
you haven't been taking your bags, mate. I know you can still see Hannah.
But if Scott is talking at the same time, then you'll have to be flickering up and down to see who's saying what.
No, Scott's not eating chocolate.
God. Well, I was hoping that this was going to be a promising bag.
You haven't been shaking on.
Anything. Oh, good point. Yeah, maracas again. Here we go. Happy maracas.
You don't want to kill any more fairies, you know. Come on.
Will you stop killing fairies? I do believe in them.
Christopher Ironside.
There you go. Commemorative. Not the one you want, but you got it.
Yeah.
You might have to get your Harry Potter wand out. Bibbidi bobbidi boo it.
I can do Voldemort's wand on it. Abracadabra. Lucius Malfoy.
Yeah. Have a bit of a twist with that.
Wingardium Leviosa. No, not Leviosa. It's Leviosa.
What was it, mine?
I love this one.
Said,
nice one. Nice weight to this one.
I'm gonna have to send Steve. I'll have to send you the video of my cousin. She went to Harry Potter World, and she's only 3. However, when she was trying to pronounce something, it definitely didn't sound like what it was meant to be.
Ocean's like the Malfoy one. Lucius is. Tell he's slithering, can't you? Nice one. Yeah, no, my kids, when they can't pronounce something, it's hysterical, isn't it?
Honestly.
My eldest kid, when he was young, he couldn't say knife and fork properly. It was a knife and something else. And it was always highly entertaining if we were eating out. I said, I need my knife, and then everybody would look around.
Yeah.
I got a Boris, but I'm throwing him back. Although there's even only one on the mat, I'm still not going to lower myself to stick a Boris on there.
You put a Boris on there the other day, I'm sure you did.
Did I? I must have been desperate.
I think you were.
Hey! I got an Olympic.
Yay! We have an Olympic.
I can't see what it is.
I can't
Focus,
glare
man.
at it. Table tennis.
Yep. Hey!
Oh, bugger. That's one we can do with our next hunt, Hannah. We need one of them.
And they get the ones you need, don't they?
Yeah.
I feel like Margarita Crackertan or whatever every time I shake a bag of coins. I do.
At least you're only shaking a bag of coins and not a bag of nuts. That's fine.
Yeah. Come on. That's very slim pickings. Yeah.
Jack, is that the
Cost me an elf.
the nautical theme one that you're doing?
Oh,
Oh, there's a Boris back in the bag.
My dear Watson.
Ah.
Oh, Sherlock Holmes.
I'd put him in the bag and all, but where?
Benjamin. Oh, he'll end up in the bag, don't worry. So.
Apart from the Olympic, yeah.
Yeah, that's far. Andrew's asking Deb how a growler is. Good memory, A for effort.
What was Deb's name? What did we call her after the other day?
Growler.
No, it wasn't that. It was something Hills or something.
Hills?
Yeah.
No, it's Kilimanjaro.
That was it.
Oh, Mount Kilimanjaro.
That's the one.
I prefer growler myself, but
Right, I get what you mean, Jack. Anyway, if you've got Jack's gems on, is it S tier? I don't even know how to pronounce it. S tier.
you're from up north. You don't know how to pronounce anything.
Shut up.
Says a Yorkshireman. I love it. He's a
I was
boot.
going to say, you're not that far. Well, you weren't that far when you were in Yorkshire.
I don't know.
Just that road.
I used to go to Metro Centre for my shopping. Well, he's gone on the map, but he's in poor condition, unfortunately. But it's a 2016 Peter.
Oh, it's bad, that, isn't it?
He's a bit manky there.
Not as nice as the one I looked at earlier.
No, I'm sure it wasn't. Etsy. The Glasgow Commonwealth Games.
See, I never know it's worth keeping the Commonwealth and the Team GB. I never know if it's worth keeping the Commonwealth and Team GB and counting part of the Olympics.
I keep them. They do have a turnover on them. There's another Boris, really dirty condition one, but Boris nonetheless. But who wants Boris?
Jack, inbox me your essay again, and I'll post it on here for everybody to nip over and have a look. Hang on, I might actually still have it. 2 seconds. That's why I can't find it. Spelling it wrong.
Look at Britain.
I've got to flip it over and check. They'll all normally be Jody JC underneath, but you have to check in case it's an IRB. It isn't.
I used to think Jodie Clark was a bird. It's a man.
I always thought it was a bird until you just told me then.
No, it's a dude.
It's a man with a girl's name. Oh well. It happens. Jan's a very popular male name in Cornwall. Poor geezer.
Right, I am going to give you a link to Jack's online shop where she does some wonderful treats made from the ocean. If you would like to pop across there, then have a little look. Obviously not right now because we're in the middle of looking at corners, but the link's there.
Yeah, well, I'm finding mostly. But I must remember I do have a table tennis. So, yeah. And I mentioned my dear Watson.
And Sherlock is back again.
My first double. Discount all of the Benjamins and Borises. Which I do. Discount.
There's the pasta. And then there's pizza in there as well. Right, okay.
I've got Territory, Grosvenor Castle, Jersey.
So I was looking for my coins earlier, and I've got a big one of them from the old size.
Yeah, I did them before they went on to the smaller 50p's.
I've got a nice, pretty one with funny stars and things in it. Oh, I'll show you that. I've got it here.
I think I've been right boo-boo on setting up my Avon Facebook page. I think I've set it up as a paid business. Like as I'm paying them to advertise, and I'm like, oh, what have I done?
Steve?
Yeah.
What's one of them?
Oh, that's Candy Tuft.
That's an old one.
Yes, Candy Tuft flour.
Yeah. I got one of them from Westminster.
There's a market for them. Well, shaking hasn't been all that good thus far, but
as Jack said, she's only got half of her items on there at the moment because she's shielding, so can't get to the post office, but it's still worth popping over and having a good look. No, Andrew, Marie was saying that she's offering another 8 weeks. In fact, Marie, you might be back in time for the next Christmas. Straight in with a kill. For Edgar's. Or whoever they bring out this year.
I think they'll probably stick with him. If they got any sense, they will.
Well,
If you think about Aldi with their Kevin the Carrot and stuff, things grow. They don't
yeah,
diminish.
I've got Kevin and I've got Katie.
Yeah, there's no point in them trying to reinvent the wheel. They've already got success and demand for Edgar. So.
Yeah. However, Kevin and Katie have been kicked into the spare bedroom, and they take up the double bed in that room because they're that big.
Roger Bannister.
Mr. Bannister doing a runner.
Formula Mail. Another 2016 Team GB games.
Team GB.
Scroll again. Come on.
I was going to write Team GB there, and I don't even want to write Team GB.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. My head is mangled today. I think it's because I've actually slept. Well, I'm saying slept. In and out of a induced coma. That's a prescribed one, by the way.
Well, down to the last 4 bags. Oh, and now I found my first 2018.
Oh, there you go.
Taylor Gloucester. I love that. What happened?
Little Mr. Taylor. Is that, do you mean me, Andrew? Or somebody else?
NHS.
Do you know what I was going to say there? For some bizarre reason, I was going to say darts.
50 years in the NHS, 1998. Probably the best one.
My head is mangled. Mangled.
Mrs. Tiggy Winkle coming to the party. A bit late towards the end, but there we go. Oh, loose turned the other way around.
I'm fine, Andrew. You've just got to plod on.
Taylor Peter Rabbit.
Took them back in the bag.
Without a shadow of a doubt. Last 2 bags.
Do they save the best for last?
We don't want anything out of these.
Oh, you say, Hannah, your wish has come true with that bag.
I didn't mean it, really.
I know. Last bag.
As Scott said, save the best for last.
The one I had a feeling he was going to get hasn't come out.
What was that one?
Not yet.
Oh. First coin out of the last bag, another Olympic.
Check the
Athletics.
Check the back.
Always will
Check the back.
check where it's 2009. It's 2011 as expected, but could have been 2009, which would have meant somebody would have taken off the Blue Peter card, and it'd still be worth a lot more than the 2011.
However, it's still an Olympic.
Drastically less than if it was still on the card.
Yeah, well, the card's easy enough to come by. I've got one of them.
My first Paddington, St Paul's. That's it. Oh, I'm quite happy having another Olympic from the last pack.
Save the best till last, an Olympic.
Athletics and table tennis. And I'll keep Grosney Castle, and I'll keep Taylor Gloucester. Tiggy
There's
Winkle.
a new 50p soon.
Whoops.
Oh, hang on. Went there. Wrong one.
What are you on about? You're talking about the new range of Peter Pans, do you mean, Ron?
Oh, Marie, I'll get the gin in. Oh, what gin, Prosecco, what we're having, love? Rosalind Franklin? I think I need to put my teeth back in. Rosalind Franklin, 51. Photograph 51.
So, what, Channel Island or something, what? Read about it in Discord, don't know what she has in mind. Having a fuggies, that's a coincidence anyway. So.
She was a chemist.
I'm going to go and watch that because they're all black.
Rosalind Franklin was a chemist. There you go. As long as you're 2 meters apart. Yeah. Oh, we can still pass drinks 2 meters apart. I'll just get some extra long straws. Oh, I'll tell you what. Have you tried that lemon gin, Marie? That's quite Moorish. What was the one? There was another one. Can't remember what it's called now. This is very nice. Yes, so Rosalind Franklin is a chemist. Whose work was central to the understanding of DNA. There you go. That's who she is. Not quite sure I would like marmalade gin.
Well, it's not that bad. Marie, if you use Amazon, which most people do, they've got Wildcat Bramble Blackberry gin on a promotion on 20 quid a bowl. Gorgeous looking bowl as well. I've got Wildcat gin already. And they also have got for 20 quid the Whitney Neal Raspberry gin, both of which are brilliant. I only get them when I come across them at a good price. And both of those are fantastic prices right now. Although I'm very partial now to Gooseberry, Whitney Neal Gooseberry gin with a Fever Tree elderflower.
Can't swing from the bottles. Well, I mean, I could always hang them somewhere.
No, I think she meant swing, not swing.
She did, but I'm just saying we could always hang them from somewhere and try.
And Debs, you can now speak freely.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, without moving your lips.
Yeah, I just noticed she's a bit delayed, mate.
How's your little growler today, Debs?
The dog is fine, thank you.
Linda!
Shh. He's
I
lying
didn't
down.
ask
He's
about a
asleep.
dog. That's nice. Andrew's asking about a new haircut. Haven't heard anything. I'm hopeful that it's going to be this week. I have had my dispatch notice of the last order of the last 2 coins, so hopefully they'll arrive tomorrow. I didn't manage to get them on a day because of their tech blooming issues, but I did get them from the waiting list. Science 50p to follow on from Newton and Hawkins. Yeah, Hawkins is the odd one out. Newton actually did feature in the yearbook, though, didn't he? In the year set. Hawkins didn't. That was one of the not intended for circulations. Newton was intended for circulation and was. If this one is going to be intended for circulation and is to be circulated, I'm surprised they didn't have it in the yearbook.
It won't be. It'll be
I know
like
that we had the Olympic in there, but I reckon it'd be like the Hawkins. I reckon just cash. I can't imagine releasing into circulation.
Yeah, it'll be like the Hawkins, another way to get money.
Yeah. They flooded the market with the 2019 shields. They aren't doing the. I know they're probably intended to do the Olympic doing now. I can't imagine they're going to fill the void and put one into circulation. I really would like them to, but who knows?
They've still got a Brexit to do. Yeah, it'll be NIFC.
Apart from the coloured dinosaur, I haven't bought any of the other ones. I've got a silver one on all of the plain silver, but I haven't bought the coloured one in acrylic yet because I'm working on the basis that I'll probably get it cheaper, either during a sale of it on that the Royal Mint or on eBay. And I'm waiting for them to drop their ridiculous £5 posting charge before I order any of the packaged third dinosaurs or empty my basket, which I've got in there of my order of the last Columbus ones. But they come in and out with their £5 or whatever postage charge, and I don't know why they do it. Sometimes they then have it disregarded if you spend 40 or 50 or 75. Other times it's there no matter how much you spend. Other times it's not there at all. So I'm just going to wait. I'm in no rush for any of them. They're only going to sit and gather dust somewhere. So for now, I'll just leave them in my basket. I log into it on my account and it's in my basket and it stays there.
I bet Floyd looks better now, Hannah.
So when is this new coin? Well, I wouldn't be saying that.
What looks better now?
Floyd.
Floyd, he's been to groomers today.
No. No, poor dog.
Well, he looks angry if he's been to the groomers.
No, seriously, because of obviously everything that's gone on and being in lockdown, and because of the type of fur that he has, obviously it grows quite quick. So obviously it ended up quite knotty. No, I will show you. You know how he's nice and fluffy? 2 seconds.
So now skinhead, is he? Does he now look like Scott?
Yeah, he does. He looks like me because only little bits are there. Poor little bugger.
And the weather's changed. It'll be cooler, so he'll probably be food in his bits.
He looks bald. Still no Coulson.
Buzzcut, yeah.
Are you ready?
Let's see
Scott,
a skinny dog.
that's why about hairdressers. You're right. I just bick it. Get rid.
Oh my god.
Self.
Right. Bald.
Oh, bless him.
It don't look like Floyd anymore.
It doesn't even look like Floyd.
Do you see him looking? He's looking for a fur.
No, I'll tell you what he's looking for.
A coat on. Someone's nicked it. Oi.
He's looking for his brother, who has got hair.
He's looking for his brother, who has got hair. So his brother has hair
Come on, then.
for the minute.
Yeah.
Come here.
And then Buddy's doing next week, and she's going to bald him as well.
Yes, and Buddy is going to go bald, because I now have Floyd and Buddy because of my mum's eyesight and the fact that she's blind. She can't cope with them anymore.
So how come
So
you
now-
didn't skin it at the same time?
Because Floyd was already booped in before I got Buddy.
Right.
So when I took Floyd in today, I asked, and he's going to try and squeeze him in as soon as possible. So
I just
obviously-
walked them both in and said, I booked them both in. It's your error.
no, no, I go to the same groomers all the time, and they know them both. So when I went today, and he was actually asked, because I said, "Can you squeeze Buddy in?" And obviously with the groomers being shut and having to put in sort of social distancing in place and whatnot, and then Floyd decided he wasn't happy with one bath when I went to pick him up. He decided, oh, look, there's all my dirty bubbles, and jumped back in them.
Yeah, probably because it was warmer.
So it was
He was
like,
freezing his bits off when he got out of the bath.
well, no, because he's got one of these, look.
It's got to be dried to have that put on, though, doesn't he? Yeah, it's got to be dried off before that goes back on.
Oh, yeah.
Before he got dried off, warm up again.
So the groomer had to take him back in and re-dry him. And spray him again. Lloyd, what are you doing?
I feel sorry for the
Oh, his hair.
So, that's probably what he's looking for. He's probably looking for his hair.
poor Floyd. I know exactly how he feels. It's cold
So
out.
I went in with his Shih Tzu and come out with what looks like,
Hey.
A pug, yeah.
looks like
It
a
looks
pug.
more like he got pug.
Well, yeah, look like a pug. Well, that's what you get for being a naughty, dirty tramp.
So he's gone from a Shih Tzu to a pug in the space of a day.
Yeah. However, it's really not me.
My dog will look like Floyd next week.
Yeah, Deb has a Shih Tzu as well,
Look.
which is rather raggy.
So
Well, I had Watson today, and he went out into the garden. He had a pee, then he had a Shih Tzu.
Yeah.
he normally looks like an Ewok. He don't today.
Bless him.
It looks
I
like a
just catch him on a private chat. Uh-huh.
Oh, and
I
balls,
just
bless
noticed
him.
that. Looks like a sheep. Yeah, well, the dog groomer didn't really have any finesse. It wouldn't have taken that long because he has literally just shorn him like you shear a sheep.
Well, it was
There's
a
no
case
kind
of
of layering or
it was because of their fur. You've got to be like constantly on top of it. Constantly. And if you're not, Whereas when you notice, 2 seconds, when you notice, Floyd always looked like a teddy bear, but because of being in lockdown, and then Billy Joe would say, "Oh, I'll put him in the bath, ma'am."
You won't need that brush for a bit. Not on Floyd, anyway.
No, he's still brushing.
Judith,
Just so,
Judith, you're talking about that coin.
like 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
And £5 postage ain't bad at all, really. You can get it direct from Gibraltar for $3.95, and they don't charge postage if you go over a certain amount. But go back into focus. I like the windsurfer. Yeah, well, you spend 30 quid on this free postage, but they do a £2 one. Oh, that's Calpe House. £2 one is a cyclist, which is, in my opinion, brilliant. One of my favourite £2 coins.
Are you getting it out? Because I put you on big screen just in case you were. That sounds
They just
wrong.
going
What is Scotland?
So there's the £2 coin for the Island Games, and Ron was asking earlier on. Me and Ron are both waiting for the lower din, which is the 1, 2, 5, 10, and 20. Hopefully, it should be arriving any day now.
Yeah, an unintentional.
That's not bad.
I can't hear what you're saying, Scott.
I said I was giggling an unintentional innuendo.
All right.
I said to Steve, "Get it out. I've got you on big screen."
All right.
You would need a big screen.
I must have been distracted by the dogs.
Yeah, I think the designs are gorgeous as well, Oceans. They excel themselves, I think, with these. I think they're stunning designs, the way that they've segmented it, the coins. And they've done that for all of the lower denominations as well, which is why I've got more. Yeah, I can't understand how they can make any turnaround on that, Judith. So, yeah, grab it. There's only £1.5 profit, and bearing in mind that I suppose in Facebook, if they're doing it for cash or they're PayPal the friends, then they aren't looking at any PayPal fees or anything else. But you still got posted to you, so that's 65p, which means already you're looking at the maximum profit they can make is going to be about 40 pence. Doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, that's a great price unless you plan to buy a lot of coins. You can get a Calpe House there. It depends whether you're into the £2 coins as well. But they normally do $3.95 for the 50s and $5.95 for the £2. They have a fair bit on their little website. It's a little bit weird though because it doesn't remember you as such. So it's not a case of you can log into your account as such. Each time you're there, it's like you're a new person, but it obviously knows you further on down the line. But you just add things in and off you pop. But they are very quick delivery, to be fair, from Gibraltar. And for anybody who's watching now who weren't with us last time, we're now going to be doing Tuesdays and Thursdays like we used to on a more regular basis. So we should be here nearly every Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah. And we had the exclusive release, courtesy, I think, of Ron, that Alaman are bringing out a second Peter Pan set. And they're coming out
on the 16th.
Shortly. What date?
A week yesterday, 16th.
Cool. On the 16th. Nice designs. They haven't over-egged their pudding like the Potter 17s where they just rushed it. They've taken some time, and the designs are on the front thumbnail of one of our kind of listings for tonight. I share them up there. They're a nice set. I'm going to be getting more of them. Remember your bank details, just not you. Yeah, that's probably about it. Yeah, it's strange. I always think I should be able to log in because I get nice bit of paper from him. He remembers or auto fills on my computer most things, but yeah, I've got a big wad of the 50p's and £2. I've ordered, I think, about 5 or 6 sets for smaller denominations. More for, well, personal liking than anything else, but you can get some nice coins there.
Also, I got told by my friend who ordered the Victory set from Westminster, it's been delayed again. 23rd is the next day in, and the same with the Rupert coins.
Just a plain 7 coins.
Yeah, and the Rupert as well. Have all been delayed again. So,
well, if you're after just the 7 coins and you're going to put them into an album and you don't want them on their fancy packaging, I have them on my eBay, but don't get them from me. I'm making a profit on. Go on to the Isle of Man.
It's the friend that's list. Paid, or, you know, not paid, but
yeah. No, I'm just saying to people listening, if you go onto the Isle of Man, after this thing, hang on, let's do a little demo over there. Isle of Man stamps and coins. That's the logo and website sort of thing you're after. I don't know whether they've got a website details on it. We should have, but either way, if you look that up, Isle of Man stamps and coins. They're free post, and they'll do you the set. And they also have their own eBay account, selling their coins through eBay, and they have the set on eBay, I think, for like $29.95. They do discount it for multiple purposes, purchases. And for some reason, every time you buy something from them, they shove in a free gift, which is nice. But I don't live in the Isle of Man, so I don't need 2 first-class Isle of Man stamps for the one small step. And I've got sheets of these beginning to turn up now. I might find somebody in the Isle of Man who might appreciate a handful of first-class stamps.
Yeah, there's a lot of people are saying that the 2020 Oceans and Standard 2020 set's still been delayed. Oceans, if the Royal Mint that you ordered,
2020 September now.
Yeah, the Royal Mint wouldn't have taken the money. They would have done, but it would have dropped back into your bank account. So be careful of that one, because it did take it when we ordered ours, but then it dropped back in a couple of days later, and then they retook it again. And then Westminster are the same. They only take it once it's collected. But yeah, both of the Victory and the Rupert have been delayed, according to my friend again. So just be careful. You will get them. It's just obviously going to take time.
I keep on finding either on Facebook or Twitter positive advertising by Westminster of the annual coin set, the kind of the 5 coins, and I'm getting quite chippy with them now in regards to no pun intended there, Angela. In regards to their selling of them, because I'm now every time I see one of their adverts, I'm now replying onto the link of stop, peddling your wares when you don't have them in stock. They once they got a second 2020 set delivered a few weeks ago. I've got 5 sets on order, and I've been quite clear on their website that they won't be delivering anything anymore now. I don't think until September, the earliest. But they are still positively advertising and selling them on every platform they can find, even though the people who are ordering them won't receive them until September at the very earliest. As far as I'm concerned, they should stop advertising until they have them in stock now. It's a little bit annoying when you've been waiting several months for yours and you see them peddling their wares on every platform they can get to.
Yeah, so Ron's been quite.
There is an issue, and they
unfortunately
stock from the. So be it.
Yeah, when did our sets come from the Mint, Steve?
Don't know. I got them in big wadges. I've got over 20 sets of the 2020 year set now. It's one of, I reckon, like the 2018 set
Right.
now, you can't get for double the price. You won't find a 2018 year set on, the full year set with the commemoratives and the definitives. You won't find one of those on eBay going for less than 110 now. But if you do snap it up, that is the value. There's no investment I can think of where you can get 100% guaranteed return, or not guaranteed, but thereabouts, close enough, guaranteed return in the space of a year or 2 years. So as far as I'm concerned, I've bought the 2020 sets with the full expectation that I should probably double my money on them by year 2022. So
we've already more than doubled your money on some of the Team GB coins that you bought. So
yeah, I'm working on the basis that with a Team GB in there, with probably all of this year, probably even including the pound coin being a proof year for the definitives, and the other coins there which are quite attractive, the Mayflower and the Agatha Christie, etc., and the VE Day. I'm pretty sure that set by 2022 will be going just like the 2018 is now, for double the price. In which case, I put a bit of my retirement money into those sets.
The only problem is the VE Day has been
0.1% or 0.01% from a building society, not a bank.
The VE Day has been
why or who's out of order.
The Mint.
Oh.
And Westminster selling the 2020.
Yeah, Westminster's massively trying to sell everybody on every platform their kind of commemorative coins for this year, and yet people like probably half of us have ordered from them those coins for 40 quid for the kind of commemorative coins, and we haven't seen hide the hair. All we do is we get an email every 2 or 3 weeks saying a further delay to the release, and they're saying, oh, because of coronavirus they're not getting their supplies from the Mint. Yeah, I understand that, and I feel for them, and they are a business. But if we're already told now that they will not be dispatching anything till at least September, then they should stop advertising the things for sale constantly. Buy it now, blah, 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 40 quid. They're just splashing it in everyone's face and buy it now when they don't have it. And they know they don't have it for several months.
True, very true.
Some people are selling them. For example, Steve's selling them. There's also other people that are selling them as well. I've just vanished into the kitchen for a sec. But yeah, Steve's still got them for sale. So if people are not wanting to wait and you're happy to pay a little bit more from a trusted seller, then Steve's the man to buy them from.
I've only got the ones I've kind of cut out. I call them the bookmarks. I've bookmarked the set like... once. When I break up a year set, I always call them bookmarks. So that. And you can find these all over eBay, not just me, but any other way you can find them.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that Team GB, ain't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
Nice looking coin.
Yeah, that's better.
I do like that Team GB.
Lie down. Shall we go and get laid down?
And I'm sitting on a handful of the 2020 definitives because I'm just pretty certain that when they release the 2019 mintage figures, that apart from the 50p that we all know about and a few of the other coins, it's guaranteed to be another proof year for the shield, not the shield, I mean that's the 2015, but the £2 coin, probably most of the smaller change. But I reckon when the 2020 vintage figures comes out, potentially
Hi, Carrick.
The coin in there.
Yeah, certainly good coin to get, especially with Team GB, because you know it's not going to be released. And then they'll release it again next year, probably with the 2021 date on it. And the 2020 will be a harder date to get. So it'll be like another kind of Q type coin. Especially
they're unique selling point on a lot of their year sets, aren't they? Both Westminster and the Royal Mint have made it quite clear that this, if you want the 2020 Olympic coin, the only way to get it is by buying a year set.
Yeah, so it's going to be like a Q. It's going to be expensive coin now. It's going to be hard to get. bit like the Snowman 18 that suddenly rocketed in price.
Yeah, well worth sitting on.
I don't think we'd be very comfortable sitting on it. Maybe he's putting it in a cupboard door.
Keeps it warm, if nothing else.
Very true. Very true.
I bet the 2019 Snowman never rockets in price.
No, because it looks rude.
Yeah, I know, but that's why it won't. And it's just a crappy design compared to the Flying Snowman of 2018.
Hold on a minute. We want to bring out 50 years of the 50p. What year are they released? Originally, what was the first year of the 50p?
1969.
I rest my case.
1969 is the 50p with a...
The first one was 1969, and then the last one was, well, not last one, 50 year was 2019.
That's right.
Yeah, well, he's referring to is 1970 to 2020 is not 50 years of 50p. 1969 to 2019 is.
What I'm saying is the Snowman from 19 is pants. Forget it.
But to bring out the Britannia and put a little tiny privy mark at the bottom and say that's our contribution. That was just lazy. What they should have done is they should have done the 50p like the World Wildlife Fund, and they should have been covered in the very small 50p's of all the 50p's that they've released in that 50 years, and that would have been looking cool.
That would have looked so much. The Olympic one's done that. The Olympic one's got all the events in little small things, so why couldn't they have done that in the 50 years of the 50p? With like little pictures of each 50p that's come out. Britannia, a shield, you know, this, that, and the other. Or they could have even just put half Britannia, half shield. That would still been different.
Yeah. Or they could have just written on there. They could have done some in the actual designs where it work, and others they could have just done like WWF in italics and things like that to move them around. The 50p's, but instead they put a privy mark at the bottom of the Britannia. That was just lazy.
Yeah.
Yes, buddy. It smells delightful, but lie down.
Well, saying how they've recently been pushing out. Yeah, well, we don't know whether those people are suspected from the back of coin centers or not, but or whether that's from the back of their crates as well, because when you do the tour, they'll show you the wall opposite where all the print machinery is, and that is their kind of strong room where they store shed loads of the stuff. How much about Tokyo 50p's? I can't remember. I've got a really bad memory. Probably a lot more than you want to pay.
And Carrick's asking, do you think £30 for both the Island Games and the Culp House set is okay price?
What, for both sets of all the denominations up to the £2? Or are you just talking about the £2 and the 50p's? If so, £30 for each is what people will probably sell to make a profit on, but I don't know whether it's fantastic or not.
Well, rather than it's cheaper than Gibraltar Mint.
Do you think that they will stop trying to make coins now, like the smaller ones, the 1, the 2, the 5, 10, 50, etc.?
What, try and take them out of circulation? Just
because of Corona. I think they will now just stop.
2 seconds, I have to shout.
Probably not.
You don't think they will? It'd be a good opportunity to get rid of some of the smaller ones.
Oh, it would, but the problem being is that you've got an entire economy based on currency, and the currency starts from 1p.
It does, but
you've got machinery, you've got tills, you've got price ranges, you've got barcodes. It's not a simple routine to just take out copper or. But if they could, in my opinion, and they should have a long time ago dropped the 1 and 2p, but they haven't. I can't see them doing it in the near future.
I am sorry, guys, but I am going to have to drop out. I need to go and collect the rest of Buddy's things.
Okay. Well, we'll
So-
end it probably anyway, to be honest. So that's fine.
But yeah, I'll have to go and collect the rest of Buddy's things from my mother's. Obviously, social distancing is adhered to. Mother, just
me and Steve will carry on for a little bit, but we'll drop out soon anyway. So we'll speak to you in a bit.
Yeah.
right. Okay.
All the best, mate.
Bye, Hen.
Bye.
Oh, I've gone to the top.
I only have the one up there, Oceans, and that's it. Which is, as you can see, $39.99. A lot of people have been flogging them for a lot more. I've got up there because I keep coins on there which I don't necessarily have a major desire to sell. I just want that if someone's doing a search for a coin, they can come across the rest of my listings by default. The amount of times I bought a lot from other sellers because I looked for one coin and then I viewed the other sellers' other listings and then I picked up others. So that's the main reason I have queues on there, and I'm waiting to stick a couple of toshes back on there as well. It's more fly traps, I suppose. The rest of my sets, like I said, I bought most of those with the intention of sitting on them until they accumulate in value. You can still order from the raw mint. And don't forget, use top cashback as well. You get cashback on it. I think it's about 10% right now. You can order the year set for 55 quid. And that includes all of the coins, including the definitives, all of the commemoratives, and in there is your Team GB. It's far better than just GB from me.
I think people are just they're getting fed up of having to wait, I think, is the honest answer, Steve.
I don't think they are waiting from the mint anymore. I think they are waiting from Westminster.
Oh, got you.
And for 15
I'm still waiting for my Rupert. Rupert's not coming till the 26th of June.
Yeah, well, no, you may get
ordered it
another
in March.
email prior to that saying he's not coming for a while. So they keep on changing that goalpost.
The funny thing
I ordered it in March.
The funny thing is about Rupert and the Victory, they come from the same place. So therefore, if they're coming from the same place, that means the Peter Pan second set is also coming from that place. So how are they going to get this Peter Pan set in if they're then going to be selling it? They're going to be over backlog on that straight away for however months until they bring it out. What's the point in that? It's the same place it's going to come from, surely. So they're going to have a delay on that one as well. So they're plugging these coins and plugging these coins from the Isle of Man or wherever else to get them from. And there's going to be a delay on that as well. You can see it happening straight away. So
Oceans, there's nothing to stop you contacting Westminster and saying, please cancel my order. They don't take from you until they dispatch. If they haven't got it to dispatch, they'll just cancel it. It's easily done. You can just send them an email and ask them to email you back with confirmation of the cancellation. And then just order it from Westminster, from the Royal Mint. If you order, you get cash back. You don't get cash back from Westminster. If you're ordering the 5 commemorative, kind of the £2 coin, £5 coin, and the 50p for 40 quid, well, for 15 quid more, you're getting all of the definitives. So that's half price compared to what they normally sell the definitives for. They normally sell those for 30 quid on their own, the Royal Mint. And if you're using cash back, you're getting top cash back.
sorry, Steve, I was going to say, bearing in mind that the 2020 set probably isn't going to be released into circulation, therefore the 50p alone will probably go for about 40 quid because it'll be an NIFC year again, and they tend to go for around about 40-50 quid. The £2 coins will all go for a little bit more, especially if they're not being put in circulation. And then
45 quid, but bearing in mind, Scott, the shield will go for 45 quid.
Yeah, so I mean the shield on its own.
Yeah.
So
plus you'll have the Olympic 50p.
Yeah, so the shield alone will make up for the set, or the difference you're paying in the set quite easily. Plus you'll be able to sell the 1p, the 2p, the 10p, the 5p, the 20p. All of them will go for a little bit more than usual because they're not going to be released. And if people want a year set or they want their date runs and they haven't got a year set, then they'll want to buy that off you as well. So it's definitely worth just getting the set with the Definities in it, just because of the fact that you get the 50p. That's the only reason I would do it, to get the 50p. Well, that's why I did do it, because as we know, I've got one of the NIC 50p's. But yeah, that's certainly what I would do. Get it from the Mint rather than Westminster. And you got cashback from Steam.
Running, scrolling along the bottom of here, if you're on order your member, you should be. It's a way to get money for nothing, as it were. But yeah, you get whatever percentage back from top cashback. You get the coin that you want, and they have the year sets because they're banging them out when people are ordering them. What one's that? That's 2018, but we're talking about basically the green box 13 coin set. They have them, and there doesn't seem to be a backlog anymore from ordering from the Royal Mint. But yeah, it's easy to cancel to Westminster. Cancel, order a new one, get a discount. It'll work out probably cheaper than what you were paying in the first place.
Or the other option is don't cancel the order. Get one from the Royal Mint. Get your top cash back on it. Get the one then from Change Checker and sell it all. You'll be able to sell it all for more than the price you pay from Change Checker anyway, because people are going to want that 50p. They're going to want the Team GB. So, and some people are paying more than the 40 quid already just for that Team GB on eBay. So it's definitely worth possibly even getting both sets.
At one stage, Scott, when they first announced that they weren't being released, apart from in year sets, some of the 50p's were selling for over 60 quid on eBay.
That's what I mean.
The Team GB one.
It would be worth keeping the order in with Westminster, but getting the one from Royal Mint as well. That's pretty much what I've done. So.
I did actually look at that. Unfortunately, because of Corona and all the other bits, blah, 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 it's a pain in the butt. Cashback don't deal with people directly. They only deal with affiliates. So you need to become an affiliate from X amount of people who deal with affiliates. And they aren't doing anything because of Corona and everything as well. So it's all an absolute cluster to try and get on there now. I'll wait until all this is over and people are back in their offices, and I'll jump through whatever hoops I need to do to be classed as an affiliate from one of these firms and then get myself onto top cashback then. But I will probably go for it. Did anyone buy the 2020 Guernsey £5 coin for £5? No, I didn't see it. Or if I did, I probably didn't anyway. I don't buy royalty if I can help it most of the time. I don't know whether that one is or isn't. Maybe VE. But I tend to steer clear of the £5 coins because I find them really hard to shift. And as I buy most of my coins to shift as opposed to kind of browse and collect, I try to stay clear of the fives now. I have too many of them hanging around the place in piles like paperweights.
So, Debs. You've been very quiet down there. Anything new with you?
No, not really. Just fed up and bored.
Yeah, I think most of us are, unfortunately.
Fed up of God?
What?
I thought you said just fed up of God.
No, fed up and bored.
Fed up and bored.
Bored? Oh, right, yeah.
Bored.
Well, I've been put onto Spooks by Scott. I've gone through most of the box sets I can possibly watch, and he was talking about Spooks, so that's put me onto Spooks. So I'm on to season 4 now. So banging through them again.
I've been watching Towie.
You've been watching.
I'm a fan of Towie and the Real Housewives of Cheshire.
I'm not quite that desperate yet. So yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Spooks is good. I like Spooks. I only watched it because of Keely Horse to start with. But anyway.
All right.
We all have our own things to watch, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, I've got the box sets of Life from Mars and Ashes to Ashes. She's quite tidy in that as well. So.
Yeah, especially the one where she was in the room and she had that really funky top on.
Yeah, and I've watched that one on many occasions, yeah.
I'll bet you have.
She was there. Oh, if Shameless is anything like the British Shameless, that would be fun.
Yeah, I like the British Shameless.
Well, Ron's saying that the USA one might even be better than the UK one. I do love any of the American ones where they're like rednecks. I like the one based in Kentucky with the, I think it was like a marshal or deputy or something. It's all kind of interrelated in regards to his youth and everything with all of the criminals he was chasing. And it was, I can't think what I was called now. Based in Kentucky. Great. Well, Ron's going to probably come up and know what it is in a second because he has an unbelievable knowledge and memory of most things. I'm trying to think what the hell it's called. William H. Macy. That's Frank. Plays it so good. Power Netflix. I haven't heard of Power. What's Power about, Fiona? If it's politics, I'll probably give it a miss. But oh, that Kentucky sheriffy deputy thing is on the tip of my tongue, and it's not just saliva. That's really doing my head. Justified. That's it. Called Justified. Stumbled across that program. That's on. I think it's on Amazon Prime. That was a good program. I've already banged through all of Line of Duty. And Line of Duty they should be making now, but they aren't, unfortunately.
I like that too.
They follow the UK one word for word. UK one word for word in the first season. Blooming egg.
Oh, squashy.
I thought there had been barriers and changes as a result. Yeah, it's Justified one. I remember it's called Justified. But that's a highly entertaining series. Murder, drugs, police, sex. Sounds good.
Power on Netflix has got Murder, Drugs, Police and Sex. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, well, they normally go together, these four, extremely well.
Well, Murder, Drugs and Police. I'm not sure about the sex part, but fair enough.
No, they all go well. I'll have to look up Power then, particularly up to season 6. I like getting on the back of something when you can then just bang through about 5 or 6 seasons of it. Fantastic.
Close the blind.
I will give Shameless USA a go. Well, I'll get one adjudicated. Check it out. I'll go and do it. Check it out.
Did you ever watch 24 Steve?
Yeah.
Archie.
You can hear Jeff Growler giving it the hell again.
Shut up, dog.
That's right. Pretend it's a dog.
What's the cat in the garden on the fence? He's barking at the cat.
Yes, Steve doesn't think it's the dog barking, but okay.
Yeah.
It has stopped that way.
Shooter 3 season on Netflix. I know these things again.
No, you can't say no.
I will forget them.
No,
I watched
no.
the
Shameless USA, Power, and Shooter.
I watched the Taken based on the Liam Neeson films TV series. It was
Oh,
alright.
yes.
Yeah, I watched those. And also the...
That wasn't very good either.
No, I got into that in the end. Initially, I didn't like the characters, but I got into Lethal Weapon.
I didn't like the fact that they killed off Riggs. How can you kill off one of the main guys from Lethal Weapon? I didn't get it.
One when they're running a series.
No, you can't see now.
What was the other one? Shooter.
Go on. Can't see.
So to get past series 1 though, Steve. So they say follow the initial one. All right, gotcha. Maximum's a meth cook. Love it. Cheers, Fiona. Yeah, I appreciate that. I do like me box sets. I was a little period of watching, backing through films, and then I go back onto seasons.
Yeah, well, I watched all the Star Wars, so I need to do something again now.
Harry Potter, followed by Fantastic Beasts, followed by The Hobbit, folled by Lord of the Rings. There you go.
But surely you should put the Fantastic Beasts before Harry Potter. Because technically it was set before Harry Potter, just filmed after.
Yeah, no, but it came out afterwards. So, and why would you want to put something before Harry Potter when you're halfway then through it? Because the Crimes of Grindelwald is not finished. It's like a two-parter at least. So just as the film gets going, it ends. And you then have to wait for the next one, which obviously probably due to coronavirus will be longer than anticipated.
Why has been a third Fantastic Beast released?
There should be. There needs to be, because the Crimes of Grindelwald isn't completed. It just gets to like a climax and then it stops. You have to wait till the next film. So on that basis, I wouldn't want to wait till the next film and then watch 8 films of Harry Potter after it.
So
Doing the other order. Then
has there been 2 Fantastic Beasts or 3 made?
yes, 2. I don't know whether they've got the third one in the can or not, or whether they expected to have it in the can before Christmas or something. But the Crimes of Grindelwald is not a complete film.
I
It
thought that was
stops. No, just as it starts getting going, it stops.
Oh,
It's a teaser for the next film.
is it? I'll have to watch it again. 'Cause I can't remember now.
One's got the knowledge. He said there's going to be 5 Fantastic Beasts. Number 3 is meant to be out this December. Yeah, so it obviously isn't now because of Corona, probably. Because I can't imagine they had it in the can. They probably expected to get it in the can throughout the course of, January through prior to December. So got pushed back a year. Anyway, before the virus, because they made a few boo-boos. Oh, well, it's going to be ages then. Yeah, so I would always say Potter, then Fantastic Beasts. Yes, it's a prequel, but so be it, really, because
It's a bit like Star Wars. I made sure that I watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in that order because I wanted to watch. Because obviously 3, 4, 5, and 6 were the first ones ever released. Then it was 1, 2, 3, and then 7, 8, 9. So I watched them all in the proper order.
But they're supposed to be to some degree, whereas the Fantastic Beasts is an entire entity into itself. It's based within the wizarding world of Harry Potter, but at the time that she wrote Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, it was never ever intended it would ever go anywhere near a film. All of this has been created afterwards to feed off the Harry Potter wizarding world kind of franchise.
But it mentions like Dumbledore and things like that in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it's built a lot more in it than the original book. I've got the original book. That book and another one came out. She did them for, I think, Comic Relief or something like that. Really small, thin things. Then they got a bit more padded, and then they came out in different formats, and there was even more stuff in them. And now they've turned it into a film. But the book itself is an instruction manual on Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. It's nothing to do with a film. All of that has been written as a screenplay to make, into films.
I don't think J.K. Rowling really does care if she gets a lot of people telling her off for releasing his name, because at the end of the day, that woman's a multi-millionaire now because of Harry Potter and now these Fantastic Beasts. Best of luck to her. Great mind, clearly. So.
Yeah.
Right, are we going to call it in a sec, mate?
Yeah, we're literally 1 minute away or 2 minutes away. Well, 1 minute and a few seconds away from 2 hours. So we probably dragged it out longer than people wanted anyway.
Probably. Right, so we're going to say, obviously, good night. Don't forget, Thursday, what coins are we doing Thursday, Steve?
Whatever I get from the bank, I should be able to do 50p's and £2 again.
Cool. So we should be doing a bit of that. At the moment, I still can't get coins, but that should hopefully change soon. And for now, we'll obviously say good night, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Okay, Chucky.
Good night from Hannah.
Good night.
And then good night from Debs and Steve. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye, peeps. Thank you for joining.